What is going on, guys? MJ-04FF Gundam here, and today I'm going to be covering the Hobby Next Phase 2023 Spring event announcements, as well as the others that have dropped at the same time. So let's get right into it. So but excuse my voice because I am a little bit sick. I have been sick for over the past 2 weeks, so it's been a challenge making videos recently, and there are some down the pipeline you will hear my sick voice in, so that's a heads up. So first of all, let's start with the real great Gundam Epyon. Bandai has listened to polls for once, and yep, people have voted for the Epyon to be the next wing related real great, and here we are. It's gonna be releasing in September, unfortunately, because I am going to be gone by then. If you want to expect a review from me, maybe a month or two down the pipeline, because that would be still when we are trying to sort things out after immigration. So I apologize, I am not going to be able to get to this right as it drops. But the real great Gundam Epyon is going to be releasing in September for about 4,620 yen, including the tax. Finally, an updated 1:144th scale Gundam Epyon, possibly in the Katoki proportions. I don't know what's the difference between the TV and Katoki version, but looking at the CG renders right here, it looks absolutely awesome. The ridiculous dragon mode is recreated to like a degree where it doesn't look ridiculous from certain angles, and it seems like they're advertising the forearm like rotation or something like that. It's gonna have shoulder panels to allow for further arm movement. It looks like it's gonna be just like the real great God Gundam. The focus is more gonna be on articulation, since the Epyon's loadout isn't exactly the most, I don't know, substantial. It looks like it's also gonna be coming with some armor and like movement separation, that kind of gimmick implemented into the inner frame, so it's going to be a slight step above the real great God Gundam, if it is indeed going to be just as articulated as the real great God Gundam. The wings look to be very articulated as well, individually segmented in some parts, so that is going to be nice. And the dragons can actually open their mouth. So the advanced MS joint frame is going to be attributed to the heat rod, understandably so. And here's the full loadout shot with the wire for the beam saber, the shield, and of course some adapters and gibbons and whatnot. They finally listened to Pulsar runs. So hey, Bandai, maybe next time, alongside the mechanics book for G Reco, Master Grade G Self version car, please. I don't know. Next on the list, we didn't have to wait for a decade for this one, the full mechanics Forbidden Gundam. And it isn't really wowing me, like, as far as I can tell. Of course, this is just CG render, so opinions are subject to change. But yeah, you do have the canopy that can go over the head for the high-speed assault form. You do have a lot of detail for the exhaust ports. This scythe is going to be made up of 2 tones of plastic, so I don't know how they're going to be doing that. And it seems like the cords are going to be using some cloth-wrapped wire, which is interesting to say the least. I'm not too familiar with the Forbidden Gundam, so forgive me for my ignorance. But yeah, it looks like it's going to also have some knuckle articulation, which is nice for absolutely every melee pose ever. Yeah, you do have kind of like a drop-in mechanic for the collar to just allow the canopy to come up for the high-speed assault form. And looking pretty awesome there, but it's not exactly my cup of tea. In case you're wondering when this is releasing, it's releasing in August for 6,380 yen. So it's right about the average price range for a full mechanics kit, but it's not exactly interesting me. Not that I'm going to be able to get it anyway, since I'm going to be gone by August. Moving on, we have the long lost SD cross silhouette Banshee Norn. So it seems like Bandai are serious when they are reviving the cross silhouette line with the Tornado Gundam. And here is what the kit will look like with the cross silhouette frame and with the standard SD frame. They are going to be implementing all the accessories in this one package, so you are able to get the Arm Armor VN, Arm Armor BS, and the Arm Armor XC, Arm Armor DE, and the Beam Magnum with a revolving launcher. You get to choose between the 2 forms of the Banshee, or just go ham with the weapons. And here it is from the back, looking very nice for an SD. And in case you're wondering whether or not it will have the cross silhouette frame, Yes, they are going to be including it inside the package alongside the full arsenal of weapons. So they're going to be implementing 3D stickers, 3D sticked on parts like the scopes they did for 30-minute missions. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, the long lost and now long awaited SD Cross Silhouette Banshee Norn is going to be coming to the market in July for a price tag of 2,200 yen with the tax. And for G, which we don't get a lot, I'm sorry to disappoint you, we don't get all the grunts that they showed off in the Season 2 trailer. We only have new product B coming in July, so I might be able to make it for this one for 2,200 yen. So based on RRP, this is going to be the most expensive G-Witch kit so far. So expectations are going to be high for when they drop more information on it. I bet it's going to be another Gundam. Who knows, maybe a Grassly Gundam, or maybe a further aerial upgrade to bring back the primary colors and stuff that and fix every single aesthetic complaint that I had with the design. Who knows? My bets are going to be on the Grassly Gundam though, because we already have a Pale Gundam, we have a Jetter Gundam at this point, and then maybe the Grasslys are going to be breaking their agenda and fighting Gundams with Gundams. Moving on now, this is going to be a Gundam Side F exclusive. This is the Real Grade Sazabi FF. Well, it's technically called the MSN-04FF Sazabi, but yeah, we all call the RX-93FF New Gundam the FF version, so might as well. So this was one of the kits on my wish list that I decided to scrap because I couldn't make it in time. This is basically the entire Sazabi kit with the 2 giant funnels in replacement of its 6 mini funnels. So yeah, these are basically the Sazabi's version of the long range fin funnel. You have 2 of them because why not face off against the one from the new Gundam. Bandai is being extremely generous here. They are including a beam effect for the funnel instead of implementing nothing and having to have us scour through third-party sources to get one for the new Gundam. But yeah, I'm glad that we finally get to have a kit of the Sazabi FF. You do get a way of connecting the 2 funnels to do kind of like a twin buster rifle attack with the funnels like it did in the short. And here is the full arsenal of weapons. It seems like we are going to be getting a pink version of the effect right here. I'm not too sure why the Sazabi only fires green beams, and maybe if you consider the beam cannon on the stomach the yellow beam, then there's that as well. But pink? Not too sure. The box art looks absolutely amazing with the subtle differences hidden in the back right here. Very nice. It's going to be releasing on Inside F on the 22nd of April 2023. So based on their stock, it may be coming to Hong Kong in May, I don't know, through importers. So I might be able to get my hands on one of these before I go. Not too sure, because well, the Psycho Doga ran out of stock in Japan, and every single supplier that sells it to countries all over the world are having to wait for the P-Bandai drop. And not to let you guys go without much G-Witch content, here is the high-grade Gundam Aerial Permet Score 6 version. It's a P-Bandai release for July for 2,200 yen, which makes me concerned that the mystery product is going to be the Aerial Rebuild Permet Score 6. I don't know, but yeah, based on the photos that they've showed before, this is going to be coming in a special finish, painted to look like the lighting of the battlefield of the Grassly Duel. So I have no qualms here because they nailed the original Aerial. So having them release a special color version toned to the lighting of the battlefield, duel field, whatever you want to call it, I have no qualms there. The real reason you will want to get one of these is because of the Permet Score 6 shell units. And of course, maybe, yeah, the green beams. The Aerial never used the blue beams, unfortunately. The trailer is a lie. But on top of the finish they did to the color scheme, they're also going to be infusing blue glitter pieces into the shell units. So they're going to have a little bit more of a shine, kind of like the animated effect for when it first reached Permet Score 6. And it looks like it's going to be including a base as well. And here is a closer look of the Permet Score 6 shell units. Why would you deactivate them from buying this version? I don't know. Yeah, you're going to get the full arsenal here. with green beams this time, the green training beams. It's not something to kill for, but I appreciate the sentiment of going into releasing the aerial Permet Score 6. So for those of you who do not want to go through the effort of making your own shell units courtesy of a video out there, here's the easy option that comes at a price. So that's basically going to wrap it up for this video. So thank you all so much for watching. Tell me in the comments below which one of these 6 releases are you most excited for, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content from me if you do like what I do. Feel free to check me out on social media with the links down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.